We were 10 minutes late for a baggage drop at Incheon Airport. As Germans, that was already difficult emotionally. At this point, we were not entirely sure whether we were flying home or starting a new life in Korea. My wife had stopped speaking in complete sentences, which is usually not a promising sign. But before we explain how this happened, our first trip to Seoul and what we do differently next time. We arrived in Seoul feeling surprisingly prepared. We had researched neighborhoods, we had planned routes, we had even tried learning basic Korean. Hello, thank you, excuse me. Unfortunately, we pronounced everything with the confidence of people who had absolutely no idea what they were saying. Nobody understood us. Not even slightly. So we switched to English, which was completely fine. But in our heads, we had imagined ourselves adapting to Korean culture far more gracefully. We also underestimated how long it takes to properly arrive somewhere mentally. The jet lag was manageable, the humidity was not. The air felt less like air and more like warm soup. We spent an impressive amount of time pretending convenience stores were cultural experiences, when in reality they just had air conditioning. If we came again in August, we'd probably plan less for the first 2 days and recover more. We booked a tour to the DMZ and it was genuinely fascinating. But looking back, we probably would have appreciated guided tours even more at historical sites and temples. At some places, we realized afterwards we had absolutely no idea what we had actually looked at. We were respectfully confused. One afternoon, streets suddenly started closing. There were people in uniform, Korean flags everywhere, large crowds cheering. And we had absolutely no idea what was happening. So naturally, we Googled it while standing in the middle of it. This is something we could also have researched beforehand. We had also underestimated Korean skincare, specifically the range of Korean skincare. At some point, Olive Young stopped feeling like a shop and started feeling like infrastructure. My wife wanted to compare ingredients, test products, research things, read reviews. I reached a stage where all bottles looked scientifically identical to me. The only reason we eventually stopped shopping was aviation law. Our understanding of Korean barbecue portions was also optimistic. We ordered what we assumed would be a sensible amount of food. It turned out we had accidentally ordered for what appeared to be a medium-sized family. The table slowly disappeared under plates. Our hotel was in a surprisingly quiet area, which somehow felt unexpected in a city of nearly 10 million people. There was even a rooftop terrace, but no rooftop bar. The atmosphere was less international megacity and more pleasant business hotel after 9 p.m. Eventually, it was time to leave Seoul. And this is where our planning became slightly less impressive. We arrived at Incheon Airport with what we believed was plenty of time. This assumption was based on confidence rather than mathematics. There were still shops, still snacks, still skincare products we apparently had not fully emotionally proceeded. And then we arrived at baggage drop, 10 minutes late. As Germans, this felt professionally humiliating. A very kind airport employee made a phone call, then nodded at us. We still don't fully know what happened. But suddenly, we were running through Incheon Airport at concerning speeds. My wife was understandably furious with me. Then she saw our luggage being driven to the aircraft, and morale improved noticeably. The flight itself was extremely relaxing, the food was excellent, which honestly felt like a reward we had not earned. We'd definitely do a lot of things differently next time, but somehow getting parts of it wrong also made the trip memorable. And thankfully, we did eventually make it home, mostly. If you've ever had a travel moment that went slightly wrong, let us know in the comments. And if you'd like to see what we would do differently in other places we visited, like Shenzhen or Hong Kong, there will probably be more episodes soon.